Hey everyone, here at my second most loved place in the world, basketball courts. I'm coming in because I'm on a Sunday, so you're not getting Sunday beach inspiration, you get a Sunday basketball court inspiration. That's because tomorrow we've got semi-finals. I think it's really important to get in here and have a couple of hours practice shots. Someone asked me about success, and they're going, "Wow, you're doing pretty well. You're successful. You're doing pretty good. You're doing all right." And it just reminds me that people that actually see the effort, the struggle, the practice, everything you put in the background to make sure that you win. And it also made me realize that a lot of people think that success is just you're born with it or you learn it or something like that. But I think a lot of people don't realize that success really is just a series of small wins. And being here in the basketball court reminds me of any sporting team, and how for them to win a championship, they don't need to win every single game. They don't need to be undefeated. They can lose a few games, but for them it's really just a series of small wins. And that series of small wins gets them far enough and good enough, and it's enough to get them into the championship. It's enough to get them into the semis. It's enough to get them in the finals. And it made me think, in life, whether it's sporting teams or fitness or education or jobs, whatever it is, it's a series of small wins that eventually gets you to where you are. It might take some time, but sometimes the best things that happen to you are the things that don't happen to you at all. The things that you sometimes want, but you don't get, are sometimes the best things that can happen to you. And the series of small wins can be whether you get into TAFE, or you get into college, or you get those grades, and you get enough grades to get to the university degree that you want to do, and then you get in that degree, and then you land a small job, and then you start promoting yourself and getting promoted in that job. You start learning, you start landing a client, and that client lands you another client, and then sometimes you might lose a couple of clients. Shit happens to us. Sometimes you fail, but the failure is not a bad thing. And I think a lot of people don't realize that with success comes a lot, and I mean a lot of failure. But the thing is, you rack up enough small wins, and that makes you successful. That's all it is during that year, that career, that span, that season, whatever it is. Think about it. It's a series of small wins along the way. When you put them all together, ends up being what a lot of people call success. Whatever that is to you, whether it's fitness, winning a game, getting your dream job, getting something, whatever it is, it's just a series of small wins. So what I want you to do is, whatever your goals are, break it down into little pieces and just chip away and keep chipping away until you get to stage 1, and then chip away and get to stage 2, and then chip away and get to stage 3. And by the end of the year, you never know it, but if you do one good thing every week, you get one small win every week, that's 52 wins for the year. That's a pretty good damn year. Guys, I'm going to leave you with that. Don't forget, keep trying. Failure is a good thing, and sometimes not getting what you want is actually the biggest blessing in disguise. I'm off to practice. Wish me luck for tomorrow, guys.